Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources. Updating daily noontime New York City.
Finance and Economics.
March 18, 2000 America, New York. The disturbing new relevance of theories of nuclear deterrence. Lessons from the work of Thomas Schelling.
Finance and Economics.
March 18, 2000 America, New York. A nickel trading fiasco raises three big questions. London's freewheeling metals exchange is under scrutiny.
BBC News Business.
March 18, 11:20 America, New York. Are the P O Ferries sackings legal? P&O has been widely criticized for sacking 800 employees, but are its actions illegal?
BBC News Business.
March 18, 11:20 America, New York. Are the P&O Ferries sackings legal? P&O has been widely criticized for sacking 800 employees, but are its actions illegal?
BBC News Business.
March 18, 11:04 America, New York. P&O Ferries security treated staff like criminals. P&O Ferries crew felt intimidated by security and were treated like criminals when they lost jobs.
BBC News Business.
March 18, 11:04 America, New York. P&O Ferries security treated staff like criminals. P&O Ferries crew felt intimidated by security and were treated like criminals when they lost jobs.
Daily FX market news.
March 18, 11:02 America, New York. Dow, S&P 500, Nasdaq 100 forecasts. Support holds through liftoff. Stocks put in a strong move after the Fed lifted rates and there's a massive options expiry today. More volatility may be on the horizon.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
March 18, 10:27 America, New York. U.S. home sales fell 7.2% in February. Sales of previously owned homes declined as rising mortgage interest rates and a shortage of homes for sale made it difficult for buyers to compete.
New York Times Business. March 18, 10 o'clock America, New York. Colleges can avoid shutting the door on financial aid knowledge. We review Whitman College's financial aid guarantee and Muhlenberg College's refreshing explainer.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
March 18, 9:38 America, New York. Clandestine finance system helped Iran withstand sanctions crush, documents show. The system has helped Iran resist the Biden administration's pressure to rejoin the 2015 nuclear deal, buying it time to advance its nuclear program even while negotiations were underway.
New York Times Business.
March 18, 9 o'clock America, New York. Bringing personal finance to the classroom for Generation Z. 23 states require high schoolers to take the subject, and more could join them in an effort to boost the next generation's financial literacy.
Wall Street Journal Markets.
March 18, 9 o'clock America, New York. Startups rush to count company carbon emissions. Regulators and investors are increasingly demanding better greenhouse gas data, including from supply chains.
New York Times Business.
March 18, 8:50 America, New York. Ukraine energy company CEO tries to keep lights on during war. DTEK, a prominent Ukrainian power company, arranges for soldiers to escort its emergency repair crews to reach damaged transmission lines. Maxim Timchenko, chief executive of DTEK, a Ukrainian power company, during a video interview.
Global economy.
March 18, 8:32 America, New York. Fed's Bullard says rates should top 3% this year to combat inflation. Lone dissenter at central bank meeting says policymakers need to move quickly or risk losing credibility.
Wall Street Journal Markets.
March 18, 8:30 America, New York. How to become debt-free as interest rates rise. Financial advisors say you should pay down your high-interest debt as quickly as possible, given the Fed's stance.
BBC News Business.
March 18, 8:29 America, New York. P&O agency worker describes Cairnryan mystery bus tour. Mark Kenneth Baldwin was driven to a P&O dock and says he was kept in the dark about the situation.
BBC News Business.
March 18, 8:29 America, New York. P&O agency worker describes Cairnryan mystery bus tour. Mark Kenneth Baldwin was driven to a P&O dock and says he was kept in the dark about the situation.
Global economy.
March 18, 8:28 America, New York. China oil prices Stress signals for local refiners will not end soon. Accelerating inflation means Beijing has little leeway in allowing further fuel price hikes.
Global economy.
March 18, 8:27 America, New York. Monetary policy in uncertain times. Murky global economic outlook justifies gradual increase in interest rates.
Daily FX market news.
March 18, 8 o'clock America, New York. Gold price, XAU/USD, outlook looks capped in the short term. Gold's price action is muted today, despite the high levels of volatility seen in the precious metal, with one simple moving average now acting as a short-term barrier to higher prices.
Wall Street Journal markets.
March 18, 8 o'clock America, New York. Most medical debts to be removed from consumers' credit reports. Equifax, Experian and TransUnion are making sweeping changes to how they report medical debt in collections beginning this summer. Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
March 18, 7 o'clock America, New York. Biden emphasizes deficit reduction in bid to pass economic agenda. Reducing the federal shortfall to win Joe Manchin's vote for the Build Back Better bill could drive Democrats to abandon priorities such as child care subsidies.
Daily FX market news.
March 18, 6:50 America, New York. Breaking news. Russian central bank holds rates as expected at 20%, USD, RUB higher. USD, RUB pushed higher after the Russian central bank decided to retain the 20% interest rate level. However, the ruble may find some bids should peace talks improve.